So what is going on, everyone? Fernando Silva here with another video, and today we're going to go over my iPad Pro minimal setup, get your work done setup, whatever you want to call it, for early 2021, because I got some new goodies that really just help me hone in and focus on the task at hand, and I just wanted to share all those little goodies with you. So without further ado, let's get it going. So with this setup, we got to obviously start with the iPad Pro. The iPad Pro that I currently use is the iPad Pro 12.9 inch from 2018, 256 gigabyte model. It does not have any data, which is the one thing that I do regret with my iPad Pro. Even though now we're in a world where we're at home, we're on Wi-Fi, before the pandemic, that was the one thing that I really wanted. I wish that I had data on the iPad Pro, but otherwise, the iPad Pro has been amazing. It is the end-all be-all for me, and I use it as my main computer, as my play computer, as my leisure computer, work computer, whatever you want to call it. That is what I use my iPad for. And then on the iPad itself, on the back of it, I have a D-brand skin, the carbon fiber look. I'm a big fan of carbon fiber, so slap that on the back. And not only does it give it a nice cool look, but it also protects it from any scuffs and scratches. Again, it's not gonna protect it from a fall, but scuffs and scratches in a bag or anything, and that's why I like having the back protector or the D-brand skin. And then on the front of it, channel sponsor Paperlike, always protecting the main screen, because again, if you guys have been following my channel, the #1 accessory that you should get for any iPad is a screen protector, because the screen is the #1 asset on the iPad. Stay protected, and might as well go the premium one with Paperlike to give you that good feel when you have the Apple Pencil going. So that is what's on the iPad itself. And then speaking of the Apple Pencil, I also have the Apple Pencil 2 just sitting there magnetically, and that's there just in case I ever need to pull off the iPad and start taking some notes. And now the iPad itself is actually sitting on the new Satechi stand, which is, a marvel to have, because it's very sturdy, very quality, very heavyweight stand that also you have zero worry of it kind of bending on itself, moving on its own, because it's, again, the word is sturdy. Basically, wherever you move the angle of the iPad, it'll stay there. And obviously it works with not only the iPad, but anything else you want to prop up there, so I use it for my phone. I love it, it's very sturdy, fits the Apple aesthetic, made out of aluminum, it's heavy, it's got rubber, it's got rubber to protect against scratches on the actual iPad itself. So it's a very nice and very sturdy stand, which I highly recommend. So that's what the actual iPad is sitting on. And then in front of the iPad, I actually have a Satechi keyboard, which I mentioned before in the past. It is the Slim X1 compact keyboard, and I love it. The key travel is perfect. It's got backlit keys. It's a very light keyboard, very mobile. You can connect it to up to 3 devices. So I use it for the iPad and my MacBook Air. So it's a beautiful device, and I just love how lightweight it is, how responsive it is. There's no lagging, no issues like that. And it's just a very aesthetic looking keyboard, which I really like. It's a great alternative to the space gray keyboard that Apple sells for like $150. So. And then next to that, I have my MX Anywhere S2, which everybody knows I use on a daily basis. And then to the left, I actually have the Magic Trackpad from Apple, the Magic Trackpad 2, because I like to be able to, especially on the iPad Pro, use gestures with the trackpad. So I use a combination of both the trackpad and the mouse to navigate within the iPad Pro and iPadOS. And then all of that stuff is sitting on a leather Satechi mat, which again is super nice. It's not as thin as I thought it would be when I first got it. It's a very thick piece of leather. It smells delicious, and I got it in that blue colorway because I've been liking blue lately. And so far it's just a great desk mat because it's bigger than a regular keyboard mat. It covers most of your desk. So I think it's the perfect size to be able to house not only a trackpad and mouse, but then the keyboard as well. So I've been liking that mat, and I use it both on this desk and whenever I'm on the go, just to have some grip and resistance, and I'm not just using my mouse and my trackpad on a wooden surface. And then there's only 2 more things, because again, this is a minimal productivity setup. I like to put this together whenever I need to grind out a bunch of work and I don't want to be distracted by anything else. So the only thing that I have there is a RAV Power 20,000 milliamp hour portable battery, which actually has an AC out. So you can plug in any AC adapter, whether it's a 100 watt or a 10 watt charger or a 5 watt brick, whatever the case may be, and use that. Or you can use the actual included port, which is a USB-C port right there to plug in, and that gives you 18 watts of power. And then again, if you whatever actual brick you plug in, it'll output that much power, which again is an awesome thing, especially if you are on the go and you're not next to a actual outlet, because this does have an AC adapter, which is rare to find on such a small portable charger. And again, that's 20,000 milliamp hours, so you can pretty much charge your iPad Pro twice over. And then to the right of it, I actually have my 9-in-1 USB-C adapter by Andobil. And it's one of those adapters that I've been able to trust with all my testing, right? Because usually with these cheaper adapters, they go bad, they overheat, they're unreliable after a while. So this one by Andobil is another one that I've had for a very long time. And it's another 9-in-1. So you have 3 USB-A ports, HDMI, microSD, SD card slot, Ethernet, another USB-A, and then a USB-C for power pass-through. So that is a USB-C hub of choice that I use whenever I absolutely need it. And I don't need USB-C hubs too often because whenever I transfer data from my camera, which is my iPhone, to the iPad, then that's all done through AirDrops. So this is if I ever want to plug in an external monitor or maybe plug in directly to the internet, that's what this hub is mainly for. But again, it does have that SD and micro SD card slot if needed. But that's pretty much everything for my minimal iPad Pro setup. Again, this is a get work done, no distractions, no frills, sit down for a couple hours and get whatever you need to get done, because that's what I like to do. And then after that, I start bringing in all the other goodies. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys want, leave a comment below of an accessory that you guys need at all times to get your work done, you know, to get your revenue generating or your productivity tasks done. Because I'm curious to see what you guys are holding on to. But that's going to do it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps push the channel and get it in front of other people's eyes. And again, bring in more views for the channel, which is awesome and always awesome to have. But again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Until next time.